Alright, hey guys, I'm back for another UU match. Not UU, really. Yeah, it actually is UU. What the hell was I thinking? And a double feature, just like I said, actually versus Raging Delibird. I'll leave a link to his channel. And so yeah, that's the good stuff. He's gonna start with Cresselia. I'm like, what the hell? Why would anyone start off with Cresselia? But then I was like, oh yeah, dual screen. So yeah, he's just gonna do that, and I'm gonna T-wave it, seeing as that's probably the best thing I can do to it. And here I'm going to take that chance as a chance to set up rocks. And yeah, even though he's a Dom fan, these rocks will stay up the majority of the game, or at least the most important part. And I'm going to switch out here into my Peekaboo, because I want to see if I can get some pair hacks going on, like flinch hacks. Para-flinch. Yeah, alright. So he's going to actually switch into Conchcrow. I forget these things get Sucker Punch, so I'm going to go for an Aqua Jet. Totally forgetting that fact. And even with the Aqua Jet, that's not going to even hit him to half. Okay, yeah, it'll get him to half, but with Lefty, it'll do less than half. And here I'm going to switch out, and as that's not really worth it. I really should have went for a Waterfall, but nah. Alright, so I'm now going to Easy Bake, yeah. And even though he has the dual screen, and they will be lasting for a while, I will be able to do a lot of damage on him, and he's going to do a lot of damage on me with this Sucker Punch, which is stab, unfortunately for me. And I'm just going to Volt Switch right the fuck out of there, because that's the best move I have for super effective damage, and that will do quite a bit to him. And so yeah, alright, now I'm going to go back into Peekaboo, go for a Waterfall, just to go guarantee a KO, and I know he wants a Sucker Punch once more, because an Aqua Jet is just not worth it at this point. And so yeah, I'm going to get off that Waterfall, and that will easily KO, and that means he's one down, and so it's 6 to 5 right here. He's going to go into Kabaleon, and here I know these things usually come in Sword Dance, but I didn't remember that at the time, so I'm just going to switch into Mew as a blind bait. Well, not really a bait, but as a fodder, if need be, and he actually goes for a Sword Dance, so I was like, oh fuck. But I know since I'm max HP, I'll be able to live an Iron Head, but if I could not get switched, I can easily get a burn on it with Will-O-Wisp, and I do so, which is really, really good for me, and that automatically puts me at a plus here, and that means I could just start throwing Psychics his way. Though I'm actually gonna try a Mew here with Roost instead of Psychic, just to see how stally that could get. I don't know. Quite not, since if I'm going to use my OU team a bit more, which I do want to, I'll have Blissey, so that's good stuff. And that thing's just going to die off the burn next turn, so I don't see why I should be keeping Mew around, and that automatically means he's fodder, and that will cost him his Kabaleon. I was scared of that the second that thing came out with Sword Dance, and he's going to go back to Cresselia to start up the screens again, and I'm going to go to Easy Bake, just because I need to trick that thing, because that's the only way I've been able to stop Cresselia's from stalling out my team. And so yeah, I've usually been successful with it so far, and so yeah, that's good stuff. He's only going to be able to get the light screen up, only going to be able to stop me from the special side, but he's going to be switching it in and out, back again, and he actually predicts me to go for a Volt Switch, which I do, unfortunately. So I'm stuck here, and I'm just going to go for an Overheat now, totally forgetting that he does have the light screen, and that Overheat will miss. Yeah, not so great for me. That's the good stuff, ain't it? And he's going to be able to get up Stealth Rocks. I'm like, motherfucker, why? And so that automatically means that my Overheat is not even going to do half. So that's pretty damn depressing on my part. And he's going to get it. He's going to get a Rapid Spin. I totally lied there about my rocks being up the important part of the match. I only knocked down one of his folks. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to send a little fatty just to start setting up on his ass, seeing as he can do much, and I actually knew he'd switch out, seeing that he really has nothing to hit me with, because I have Levitate, and that only means I'm going to start setting up here, and all he can do to me is set up or fuck with Cresselia, since he is tricked, and he's paralyzed, so fortunately he doesn't get any pair hacks, so I'm like, oh, damn it, oh well. And so yeah, I'm just going to start tracing up, see where I can get with this, and so yeah. He's going to withdraw, go into his Azo, which scares me here, because it's obviously a nasty fodder scene. Why would he remove the Stealth Rocks? Well, never mind, that's pretty obvious, because Focus Sash, yeah. And all non-lead Azels are automatically like nasty plot by default, basically. And so yeah, here I'm just gonna start body slamming him, see what I can do. And here I really find out how much of a boss Snorlax is, because he takes this actually a bit like a champ, to be honest. Seeing that he's at +2, that's about 700 power, honestly, and that's with Life Orb, and that only does half to him. So yeah, way to go, Snorlax. And now he's gonna send in Shaman because he really has nothing else to take me out, and I luckily don't get hit by that Seed Flare, even though it wouldn't have done much, as you'll see by the next one. But it's honestly okay, because really kind of didn't matter in the long run, yet it did. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it does a decent amount, but not really. And I'm just going to body slam, and that's going to barely not KO it, which is quite unfortunate. And seeing as that Seed Flare missed, I will be able to get this next body slam off without too much residual damage on me. And I get a useless crit there. Wait, no, I'm sorry, that crit obviously mattered, you know. You can't leave it out. But alright, so he's going to send in his Dawn Fan here. And I know I can survive at least one Earthquake, because seeing as he wasn't choice banded, I'll be able to survive. And since I'm at +2, and I'm going to get a body slam off in it. And I do get another crit here, which I do believe mattered, even though I was at +2. Just because I don't know how much power he actually has at +2, my poke. But here, he's down to his Cresselia now. And I'm just going to send him Peekaboo here, just because I want to try to get some Paraflinch, see if that works or not. And I knew I'd be able to survive, and it's still going to do a nice chunk to him. And he's just going to start throwing off Psychics, and that's going to cost me my Peekaboo, because he didn't get either of those. And so yeah, I'm just going to send in my Super, and I'm going to go for a Bug Buzz, and that's easily going to take it out from this range, and that will be a good game. 3-0, and yeah, comment, like, subscribe.